Welcome back for round 2 tonight, guys. This time we're going to do the 1.0 box. These are getting a little harder to find. Hopefully there's reprints at the stores. I'm not going to go over anything I talked about in the last video. This doesn't need to be said anymore. I think I've said it in a few different videos. I'm getting tired of saying it. Stop scalping. Stop being douchebags. Plain and simple. We'll save that and leave it at that. Alright, 1.0. The beginning of it all. Right off the bat, we got us another TK promo set. Super nice. We got our special promotion pack. And we have our 24 packs. Oh, let's get into this shit, guys. Oh. Alright, we will start with our promotion pack just like last time. Right down the side, who do we got? Nice, another set of Garurumon, Garurumon, Where Garurumon foil, well, reverse foils, promo foils, whatever you want to call them. Nice to see those bad boys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started into this box. One thing I still have, two things I actually still haven't gotten any of, except for the regular art, is Gallantmon and Piedmon. I thought I had them earlier when I was talking to somebody, and I went through and checked my book, and I don't have them. A Garurumon, Metal Greymon, Atomic Ray, a Guilmon, Numemon, Gorillamon, a Great Tornado, a Chirinmon, Darkness Claw, Cherrymon, with a Joe and a Mimi. Nice. We'll sleep up one of these, set it on the bottom so nothing gets scratched. Joe and Mimi, right out the gate. Two tamers. One of my favorite evolution lines from all the Digimon. Like, don't get me wrong, I love our OG first generation Digimon with Tai and the gang. But there was always just something about Gen 2 that really grabbed me super hard. And I think it was because they were trying to keep Digimon interesting. I really loved Gen 2 a lot, and then with, you know, with Flame Dramon and everything, and the one that, like, my favorite partner Digimon combo was definitely Guilmon. Like, Guilmon was always one of my favorites in Gen 3. Tyrannomon, Blastfire, Kurisarimon, Breakdramon, Amonmon, with a nice Upamon, and a Metal Tyrannomon. Nice. Starting this box out right. We just opened a 1.5 box right before this. That video is currently uploading. No Omni out of that box. So let's hope for an Omni in this box. Don't really care about pulling any more Omnis. I'm not super obsessed with it. I've pulled a few different ones. But it's always nice to have a couple extras as trade bait or to recoup some costs of high price boxes. Right now, we got an Izzy and a Togemon. Whoa. We got us a dark pack here, just because, you know, all the characters on the front of it are black and purple. A dark pack. Alright. Volcanic Dramon, Gomamon, a Chumon, Golden Ripper, a Leomon, Smashed Potatoes, Wizardmon, Greymon, Tentomon, a Metal Greymon, with an Ikakumon, and a Kari. This box is tamer heavy tonight. We've already pulled, what, 4 or 5 out of the first 4 or 5 packs? They want us to tame. They want us to tame good. Alright. Kakatorimon, Florizamon, Gravity Crush, Tyrannomon, Apagumon, Dark Tyrannomon, Agumon, Darkmon, Tentomon, a Tapirmon with an Infinity Cannon, and a Tanamon. Next, pop this Diaboromon pack. Alright, a Sukaimon, a Frigimon, Boring Storm, Okuamon, Leolamon, Great Tornado, Metal Greymon, Radiation Blade, Demi Devimon, Darkmon, with a Yokomon and a flower cannon. Nice. The flower cannons have went down in price a little bit. I think they're currently sitting at what, like 7 market, but still, that's nice. And those flower cannons hit really, really hard in the green decks. I try, you know, as you can probably tell in a lot of my videos, I try to stay pretty optimistic about things. I don't try to be a Debbie Downer. It's cards at the end of the day. I love it, but it's cards. Not going to affect my mental state. We got a V Nova Blast, a Groundramon, a Gatsumon, a Woodmon. We got a Joe, and we got something gold back there, baby. What do we got? Ooh, the Lilithmon alt art. Nice. I've only pulled one of these so far, and she is gorgeous. When digivolving, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may return up to 2 purple options from your trash to your hand, and then once per turn, when you use an option, you gain 2 memory. That is a super, super nice card to be running in any trash decks. Alright, another Diaboromon pack. Looks like the first top, like, third of our box didn't really give us much for hits. If Bandai plays out like Bandai has played out for Dragon Ball for me, we're about to run into all of them. Ogremon, Night Raid, Caesarmon, Repamon, Blade of the True, Impmon, Metal Greymon, Frymon, Metal Edamon, Loader Leomon, with a Yamon, and a Metal Garurumon. Nice. What a pretty artwork. When attacking, play 1 level 4 or lower Digivolution card under this card as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. Nice throw out. This box is looking good for me tonight, guys. Let's hope it's in the heart of the cards. I know I say that all the time, even though I don't care for Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I always talk about the heart of the cards. Yu-Gi-Moto instilled that shit in me as a child and then left. And he gave us some goofy kid in GX, and I wasn't happy with it. And then that goofy kid slowly started to grow on me. Not enough to where I remember his name. But then he left, and they started riding motorcycles or some shit. And I was definitely done then. When you're gotta ride a motorcycle to play a card game, like, I want no part of that. That's dangerous. You should never ride a motorcycle while playing cards. Throw your Charizard out going 600 miles an hour down a freeway. Fucking rejects. Wizardmon, Dimension Scissor, Chewmon, Garurumon, Monzemon, Pumpkinmon, Atomic Ray, Titamon, Mega Kabuterimon, Breakdramon with a Terror Cluster, and a War Growlmon. Leading up to that Gallantmon evolution line. You know, even if, see, I'm more excited if I can pull the Gallant alt art out of here than if I get an Omni. Omnis are like Charizards these days. You see 9,000 of them and you get fucking tired of seeing them. Kabuterimon, Agumon, Kawukamon, Toy Agumon, Smashed Potatoes, Metal Tyrannomon, Guilmon, Megadramon, Wanyamon, Slash Angemon with a Matt and a Cupimon. Cupimon, my bad. Some days my pronunciations are on it. Some days I've had way too many dabs and I am not on it. Adolphmon, Kudamon, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, Hagurumon, Kapurimon, Vilemon, Lower Leomon, Boltmon, Biomon with a Shield of the Just, and Machinedramon. See, now I have been playing since I opened my first 1.0 box. I think my first big boy that I got was Machinedramon. I was like, you know what? I want to build a black deck anyway. Let's go with Machinedramon, and I love it because you've got a level 6, 12 cost for Digivolving over a black for 11,000 DP. That's a blocker first off, and then on play you can trigger the D-Digivolve 2 on one of your opponent's Digimon, or on 2 of your opponent's Digimon. My bad, which means you can trash up to 2 cards from the top of one of your opponent's Digimon. And if they have no Digivolution cards or it becomes a level 3, you can't trash anymore. So it is nice that as soon as you play him, you can knock 2 of their Digimon down and then swing and just basically swing right over top of them like they're nothing. I feel like if you put this Machinedramon in with a Lilithmon trash deck and you played it out right, you could just murder your opponent. Alright. This pack is being a nightmare. I hate... It only happens every now and then, but sometimes you'll go to open these packs and the little perforated thing they put on the side just doesn't want to pull all the way down. It stops halfway through, and it always scares me. It's going to screw up the card. V Nova Blast, Leomon, Monzemon, Piximon, Hornbuster, Metal Tyrannomon, Toyagumon, Babydomon, Saber Leomon, Growlmon, the Gabumon, and the Garudamon. Nice. Nice. I've only pulled one Garudamon so far, so that makes me extremely happy. Definitely don't have a playset ever yet. I think I'm going to end up keeping, as crazy as it sounds, 5 of every card, keep a playset for tournament play, and then keep 1 for each of my binder collection. I don't know why, no matter what card game it is, whether it's a collectible or a highly like tournament competitive game, I like to keep 1 of everything for a binder collection. I'm going to end up being, in 20 years, you know, fucking 40, 50 years old, just living in binders, nice and firm on. I love how I had to say in 20 years I'm going to be, and then just started guessing numbers. I wasn't even thinking about the fact of what age I am anymore. What's my age again? Monmon, Hyandramon, Labramon with the Giga Blaster and a Caramon. We have 9 packs left total, guys. No Omni, but I want a Gallant. And once again, opening from the side basically just shows me the last card in the pack. Smashed Potatoes, Kabuterimon, Gomamon, Heat Viper, Kudamon, Impmon, Dimension Scissor, Back for Revenge, Magnadramon, Sirenmon, with a Chimeramon and a Seraphimon behind it. Oh. So we're 6 hits deep, guys. 5 hits deep. Excuse me for not knowing how to do basic math. Yeah, I run a business. Dear Jesus, who let me in charge of things? Greymon, Pumpkinmon, Heart's Attack, Tsukaimon, Oblivion Bird, Dolphmon, Digitamamon, Spider Shooter, Karisamon, Boltmon with a Puppetmon and a Skull Greymon behind it. Puppetmon seems to be doing a lot of things in tournaments right now too. On play, suspend 1 of your opponent's Digimon during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. None of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend. And when you attack, you gain a memory. Like, you're pretty much just, you're locking the whole entire board down. It does what white does in Magic. It's a control tactic. Alright. Next, Tsukaimon, Oblivion Bird, Leomon, Piximon, Gabumon, Akuamon, Volcanic Dramon, River of Power, Birdramon with a Mad Dog Fire, and the Magna Angemon. Nice. Nice. Alright, guys, we have 6 packs left. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. What are we going to get this time? Hopefully, we're going to run into a little more hits. I average 8-9 hits a box. We're at 6 right now, so there should be at least 2 more in here somewhere. Armadillomon, Davidramon, Garurumon, Radiation Blade, Asumemon, followed by my Gallantmon. Thank Jesus. Not the alt art, but it is the regular. I'm excited. I finally got one. When Digivolving, if you have a red tamer in play, delete 1 of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 or less. So this is nice to come out with any smaller, you know, like level 4s, sometimes level 5s that are on the field. And then when attacking, trash 1 of your opponent's security cards, or every 10 cards in their trash. So I mean, if you if you play this with a purple trash, or if you play this with a black, with a good mix of black, you can really, really fuck some shit up. Nice. Love Digimon. Let's hope for some more hits, guys. Agumon Expert, Boring Storm, Monodramon, Forbidden Temptation, Guardramon, Gabumon, Spiral Sword, Weregarurumon, Petermon, Devimon, a War Growlmon, followed by a War Greymon. Nice, nice. Love War Greymon. I just love Digimon. Let's get real. It doesn't matter what Digimon it is. I love them all. Move some stuff out of my way, guys. I got a big stack of bulk in front of me that I'm about to knock over. There we go. I wouldn't even call it bulk. People still need. That's the best thing about this game. There's no such thing as real bulk. Like, you need level 2s, 3s, 4s to be able to make decks and play. Like, you can't do it without them. So they're always going to hold some sort of value, whether it be $1, $2, $3, $5, $10. They are needed in decks. Andromon, Muchomon, Goblimon, Night Raid, Ogremon, Kiaromon, Devimon, Myotismon, with a Togemon and a Metal Garurumon. Nice. We got both different artworks so far of Metal Garurumon here. Running out of room to put all these. Alright guys, we're down to the last 3 packs. I always like to guess my packs on what feels like it's going to be the best pack in the box. I feel like this right here is my heavy boy. I feel like this right here is my next lightest, and then this one. Again, you know, it probably does absolutely nothing, me sitting there doing that, just trying to hand weigh them. It's just a thing. If you don't like my thing, you can go to hell with your own thing. Alright, what are we going to get? Leomon, Guardramon, Forbidden Temptation, Kakatorimon, Heart's Attack, Kudamon, Gomamon, Slash Angemon, Looking Back on the Good Times, Petermon, Lilymon with an Angemon. Nice. Second to last pack. Oh. Alright, Golden Ripper, Dolphmon, Blastfire, Andromon, Goblimon, Frigimon, Heat Viper, Kawagamon, Biomon, Baby Jomon, a Purple Matte with a #1 Symphony Polyphony. Why have I not drawn this? I could have swore I had. Maybe this is one that I thought was maybe this is one that I thought was an alt art that should have been in there. So I guess this is another first for me. Nice. Perfect. Alright guys, last pack. You always double tap it. I didn't double tap it before I opened it. I'm sorry, I fucked up. I just ruined the whole game for everyone. I was speeding through. I ruined it. And maybe I double tapped it and maybe made it better. Maybe my double tap is bad. Ooh, Venom Myotismon with a Mad Dog Fire. Not too shabby. Still, once again, like I said, I average 8-9 hits out of a box. We got 10 or 8 this box, 9 this box. Phew, numbers is hard and stuff. So we ended up getting out of this entire box. You know what I noticed? Not anything green in here. Nothing green out of this box. We got a Garudamon, Seraphimon, Magna Angemon, a Gallantmon, Metal Garurumon, War Greymon, another Metal Garurumon with the Lilithmon alt art and the Machine Dramon. So we only got 1 alt out of this box. I definitely think I've opened a few more 1.5s and 1.0s. Seems like 1.5 is a little more giving with those alt arts, but I think there's a couple more in 1.5 than there is in 1.0. So that's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen. This was another good box tonight. Thanks to everybody who actually watches, checks this out, pays attention, comments, everything like that. Share it, like it, subscribe. You know, the typical routine. The more people, you know, show interest in this channel, the more things I'm going to do with it. And I mean, I'm going to do it either way because I love doing this, but I would definitely like to start to be able to do some giveaways and stuff like that. And, you know, it takes a little bit bigger audience to do some giveaways, whether it's Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Super, uh, Digimon, whatever it might be. It's, it takes a community to do it. There's a big community for all this stuff. If anyone, you know, if anyone is dedicated to their shit, it's me. That'll be all for me tonight, though, guys, because I'm getting kind of tired, starting to ramble a little more than usual. Thank you, and have a good night.